And on the interview segment today, we speak with veteran Nigerian actress and producer Ego Boyo on her take on the notorious practice of sexual harassment within the showbiz world.
I'm going into the office. Why don't I meet you on my way home?
Screen diva from formative years of the rejuvenated Nigerian film industry, now dubbed Nollywood, Ego Boyo, is not surprised by the wave of sexual harassment accusations making the rounds. With decades of experience up her sleeves, including a long acting break, the violated actress agrees that issues like these have always been rearing its ugly head in the industry.
I'm not surprised because this, as I said, there have been whispers and rumors going around for many years. And some young people have come out and actually made accusations in the past, and some of them were ignored. I think right now, there's a lot of conversation around the increased number of rapes and sexual assaults in the country. And that has sort of, generated a ripple effect where it's affecting different industries. And ours is one of those that have been affected because a lot of people are coming forward and throwing in their voices with the movement. And unfortunately, some of the men that were mentioned were actually people who had also thrown their voices in with the movement, and they were then called out. So it's not a surprise in the sense that this was coming. It's been going around for years, the conversation. And I think right now it's just because, as I said, the conversation is, really around the country, all over the country, around the world, and Nigeria and our industry has just now gotten caught up with that.
After an extended break from acting, from moving into the corporate world, Ego returned to filming and also picked up the mantle of producing and executive producing her own titles, including the 2019 hit The Ghost and the House of Truth. From her experience, she understands that the cabals in the industry only move in circles, and it is impossible to blacklist a young actress who refuses to go to the infamous casting couch.
What do you do that, Vicky?
The way it is at the moment, it isn't possible. That was something that happened in the past. Right now, as you said, there are a lot of individual producers, directors doing their own thing. So you can actually have, one person say, I'm not going to work with you, but that's fine because any number of 10 other people are willing to work with you if you're doing your job, if you come for an audition and you get the part. So it's, as it is structured right now, nobody can say I will blacklist you and it will be. But the thing is, if you're not aware, if you're somebody coming into the industry and you're not aware of the structure of the industry and somebody threatens you with that, it's easy for young women to fall prey to that sort of information if they don't know that the industry is in this particular structure, as you've mentioned.
Your whole life is a joke.
With so much unmasking of predators going on in the industry at the moment, she believes now is the time to chart a new way forward for the industry and protect vulnerable members.
No, what the industry must do is set up, a code of conduct. We've had conversations, we're having ongoing conversations about it. We have to set up a code of conduct going forward that will govern how we work, how young women are, so that they're not exposed to these sorts of things. And the conduct of the people within our different guilds is very is scrutinized. That's the only thing we can do. We can continue having those conversations. We can, set up those codes of conduct. We can tell people, practitioners, young women coming in, young men coming into the industry that there is no way we create the awareness, but there's no way that this sort of behavior is acceptable, and that they can report. They should not allow their voices to be silenced. If they ever experience it, there has to be a way that they can report this. We have to put that information out there. And we have to support those that have come forward to ensure that this does not continue to go on. But I think the code of conduct and a way forward, way forward, it's called the way forward declaration or something, where we all decide, okay, this is where we are as an industry. To move forward, we then have to do this, this, and that. And one of those things is a code of conduct, town hall meetings, continuous conversation about it, and then the guilds setting in place clear guidelines going forward for that. And we then, of course, have to ensure that there's enforcement within the law. Police and the domestic violence and sexual assault divisions that are set up by the Nigerian police in different countries, in different communities and in different states. So I think that's what we have to do going forward.
Let me, waiting really happen.